Welcome. Let's take a look at our top story this hour. China has removed statements by India on the LAC skirmish at the Galwan Valley. Its platforms WeChat and Weibo no longer carry statements by the Indian Prime Minister Narendra Modi. The readout by External Affairs Minister S. Jaishankar and his counterpart Wang Yi also finds no mention. The Indian Foreign Ministry's statement on the issue released earlier also has been removed across Chinese social media. For more on this, we'll cut across to our correspondent, Siddhant Sybil. Good evening to you, Siddhant. From withholding the number of its casualties to aggressive posturing, claiming that the Indian territories were theirs, and now blatantly accepting its own citizens in the dark about what has happened on Monday, what does China hope to achieve, Siddhant?
Well, Alison, the development is a significant development. To drive home the point, I can give a comparison. It is just like the Indian government calling on Twitter or calling on Google to remove the statements by the Chinese Foreign Ministry, or in fact by the Chinese Embassy. We know yesterday only the Chinese Embassy had put a statement in which they said that Galwan Valley, the sovereignty over Galwan Valley belongs to China, something that China has been saying, but that has been rebutted by the Indian government. But talking about this development, this is indeed a shocking development because these posts were put by the Indian mission on Chinese apps, one on WeChat, which is a quite famous app, a popular app in fact in China, and also on Weibo, which is of course a kind of a Twitter counterpart. But talking about WeChat, 3 statements were put in place, which were the statement by the Indian Prime Minister, the MEA spokesperson, and the readout of the conversation between the Indian External Affairs Minister and his Chinese counterpart, the Chinese Foreign Minister Wang Yi. All talked about what has been the Indian stance on the skirmishes which have happened at the LAC. The Chinese app WeChat removed them, and now there is of course clarification coming that you cannot reach out to these statements. This shows the increased level of censorship in China, and perhaps trying to control the narrative, what is going on the other side, because every story has its 2 sides, and the Chinese only want that the Chinese public focuses on what the narrative is being given by the Chinese government. In fact, we know that the Chinese government hasn't acknowledged the number of casualties on its side of the LAC, even though they have acknowledged that there have been casualties. So it shows that how choreographed things are in China, and if anyone goes to China, one does understand the use of applications like Twitter, Google, WhatsApp. In fact, even WhatsApp and Google are not allowed there. You cannot use those apps in China. So there is a great wall of information, firewall between China and the rest of the world to control the dynamics, the narrative in China. And in this case also, the Chinese government seems to try to downplay the entire situation. The headlines also weren't that in China, while if you compare the headlines on 16th and 17th and 18th continuing after the skirmishes, they were dominating here in India. It is the top focus from the airwaves to the newspapers. But in China, which is of course everything is controlled there, the narrative is something else. They do not want to presented as a major loss to China, and it's on the 3rd page and the 4th page. So this is a shocking development and shows the level of censorship which is present in China.
Absolutely, Siddhant. Thank you for that report.